The old lady lines up at exactly 8 o'clock every morning, but she only buys 1 cup of coffee and never drinks it. Today she grabbed a handful of sugar and rushed into a high-rise office building. She pretended she couldn't get her hands free. She asked a pretty girl to swipe her card. Then she gave the woman a candy. She easily tricked the woman again to press the floor she was going to. When the elevator opened at the same time, she took out her cell phone and pretended to answer a call. The pretty girl at the front desk really fell for it. She blended into the lawyer's office and greeted people with a smile. She threw a mouthful of coffee into the trash. Then she pulled out a slip of paper. This is the map of the office she made beforehand. She gave a ghostly smile. Then she followed the crowd into the conference room. Apparently today's partner meeting was very important, because the compensation for one case was already at $19 million. Just then a voice suddenly said there was more money to be had. So the old lady came out with a smile on her face, but the barristers were all puzzled. Whose assistant is she?
Lawyer working for
You, hopefully.
So this is the ceiling of the laborer's job search. Madeline is 70 years old, but she had to challenge her weaknesses to find a new job, and her next little story earned the law firm an extra $4 million. Turns out she knew the other lawyer would buy coffee every morning. He's also used to talking to his clients in line, so she's been listening in every day. Today she finally found out that the base price was $23 million. That's her ticket to the firm. The senior partner just needed an assistant, but Madeline also had to start as a handyman. In order to get into the swing of things, she began working on cases with 2 junior associates. Her first case was a tough one. A man had been sentenced to prison for the murders of several people, but 26 years later, they found out through DNA evidence that he was wrongly convicted. It's all the fault of the police, but getting compensation from the police requires hard evidence. The police are willing to pay $200,000 to settle out of court, but this is far from the client's expectations, and the man has already confessed to the crime. It's hard to win a case without new evidence. Madeline sympathized with the father and daughter. She recommended no out-of-court settlement because she had a tip-off that the same case had occurred while her client was in custody, but no records could be found, apparently hidden by the police. The murdered nightclub girl escaped, but where can we find her now? And they don't even know their names. Now that the trial's coming up, Lisa had to use a mock trial to get ahead of the game, to make her testimony more sympathetic to the jury, and the 3 assistants were tasked with meeting with an elderly woman, and try to dig up a few unexpected clues, due to their similar ages. Madeline and the woman hit it off over the subject of scumbags. It didn't take long for her to learn an important piece of information.